Yeah, it's yeah, probably the greatest win I've ever been involved in. We yeah, not sure how we snatched that one, but it gives us a lot of belief, and hopefully it can be the start of a good run for us for the rest of the year.
Think about moments in your career that made a fast goal in dying seconds.
Yeah, it's probably my not personally my greatest moment, but yeah, I don't know. It's almost a bit embarrassing. I'm sort of copping it from everywhere at the moment, and I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. I think people I don't know. Hopefully people remember what Josh Jenkins did down the line, and Sammy Kerridge's second half and things like that, because yeah, I was just in the right place at the right time.
What's going through your head as the football comes over the back and you sweep
I was just thinking that the siren's going to go, so I didn't really think I had time to pick it up, and yeah, thankfully it went straight. But yeah, looking back on it, I probably would have picked it up, but yeah, it worked out alright.
you sort of just time slow down as you're going through something like that, or is it passing a blur?
I think I was just praying that the siren didn't go. I thought this would be heartbreaking if we don't get this, and I've got the opportunity. I couldn't believe that, being the round it was, that I was going to be the one to get it. But yeah, it's all a bit of a blur still, really.
So that went through your mind in a split second when the ball was still
Yeah, it's funny how quickly you can think of things, and a lot went through my head, and I think, yeah, like I said, looking back on it, I would have probably taken my time a bit more, but I just wanted to win the game, and we come from a long way back, and it was a great team effort, so really proud of the guys.
So hindsight, soccer is a bigger risk. Go big the ball.
Yeah, it's to me it's a bit stupid now, but I think it could have come off either side of my boot. I wasn't even in line with the middle of the goal when I kicked it, so we've seen them come off the side of the boot before, but thankfully mine didn't. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I'm not a really good kick, so yeah, it's just luck.
There's a bit of confusion with the scoreboard. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I knew, because I was looking at the scoreboard the whole last quarter, and I knew we were 2 goals down when we kicked the goal before, so that's hence why I went nuts, really.
The fact that it being Indigenous round,
Yeah, it was an unbelievable feeling. Before the game, tossing the coin and things like that, and the build up to the week. Yeah, being the only Indigenous player playing for us on the weekend, it's just a great honour to play well, and finish the game like that. Hopefully, do the other boys proud. It was a little bit before the game. I think if we lost, we could have been 12th or something like that. So it was a big difference, and it was an important game to us. And yeah, thankfully we got the job done in the end, and yeah, hopefully it sets us up. Oh, it was, yeah, the mood was unbelievable. Everyone was, buzzing around, and I couldn't stop shaking for about, close to an hour after the game, and all the boys were like that. It was one of the greatest wins I've ever been involved in. So, that's why you play footy for moments like that.
Did you think the run over them because the fact that North started late in the game? Did that impact your mind?
Not really. I think they, they've had a bit of bad luck here and there, but we've always prided ourselves on our fitness, and I think we got a lot of confidence out of the pre-seasons that we do, and you know, it's sort of a talking point all through the night that if we're behind, we know we can run out the game. So, you know, it showed that we can, and if we get in that spot again, we'll have the belief that we can do it again.
So a win like that, and obviously pushing up from the 8, that sort of kickstart the season.
Yeah, hopefully. I think, you know, we've played some good footy this year, and some, you know, not footy, not our sort of brand as well. But I think, you know, a win like that, hopefully, you know, no matter what position in a game we get, we always think we're going to win now. So hopefully it sets us up.
It's hard to read your belief up in the group.
What was it, sorry?
It's really still that belief.
Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing we'll take out of it. I think last year we played with a lot of belief, and you know, that's probably come from Sando really. I think he came over in pre-season last year and was talking us up, you know, before we'd even played a game, and a lot of us sort of thought we won 7 games last year. Like, don't know what he's talking about, but you know, I think the way we played on the weekend, you know, we'll take a lot out of that, and it'll hold us in good stead for the future.
Obviously being on such a high now, is it hard to sort of refocus the next game after something like that?
Yeah, well, it's only 5 days now until we play Freo, and you know, they're in great form. You know, they've had a lot of players out, and they're still playing really good footy and winning games. So, you know, we've had a lot of good battles with them over the last couple of years. So, it's a tough game, and you know, we got to turn it around quickly, and you know, get focused on them.
It's going to be such a different kind of game to the shootout yesterday.
Nah, definitely not. I think you know, that shootout style isn't really our style either. So I suppose people wouldn't have backed us in to win yesterday in that sort of game. But I think, you know, this week they'll try and, you know, lock us down a lot more like they do everyone. So we'll look at how they've been playing, and you know, try and figure out ways to get through the defence.
As you charging line yesterday was very
Nah, it was actually pretty quiet. I think in previous times when we played North, you know, it's been pretty heated out there, and we were just sort of talking to each other out, you know, our own teammates, and just reminding each other, you know, that we're fit and we can run out the game, and you know, that we had momentum. I think that second quarter, the last 10 minutes, really set us up. We knew that, you know, if we could run out the quarters better. So I think, you know, we were just talking to each other really. There's no lip to them.
How much credit should Sando take for improving that belief in the players? You can see he's turned around last year, obviously he's been in a tough time early this season.
Yeah, well, personally, I think you know, he's been massive for, like, he's been a huge part of our success in terms of like the belief that he's brought. As I said earlier, I sort of couldn't see where he was, you know, getting all this belief about us from. But now, you know, we're starting to believe, you know, what he's seen in us, and you know, he's been massive, obviously. You know, when it comes to our success.
Do you believe he's still playing a major role, obviously, in this year's play?
Yeah, definitely. I think you know, we're not going to roll over and die. You know, this early in the year, and you know, we're playing some good footy now, and yeah, we're going to. Hopefully, it's still a long year. It's a long way to go, but we're building momentum now, and hopefully we can get going.
That's happened again, dropping the field to go. What did you take out of this?
Yeah, it was pretty. I knew I wasn't playing great footy. I was sort of up one week, down the next, and I've always been one to sort of struggle with confidence and things like that. So, you know, I got told to just go back and get my hands on the footy a bit in the SNFL, and it was good. You know, I've grown up playing with the Eagles, so I had a good club to go back to, and you know, they looked after me really well, and yeah, it was just a lot less pressure, it's unbelievable the difference in the amount of pressure, and yeah, it was just good fun, and you know, I thank the Eagles really for giving me the opportunity.
Did you manage to get much sleep after?
Nah, never really can sleep after a game, but yeah, actually had a decent sleep. We started recovery a bit late, so took me a while to get to sleep, but got enough in the end. Yeah, I didn't look too closely at it. I think Adam handled it really well, and he's a great person, a great leader, and I think to all cultures really, like everyone sort of can look up to him and the way he handles himself, and it's sort of I think the AFL and just society in general has come a long way, in 20 years. So we can take positives out of it, and hopefully it's people can just be educated more and more, and we can stamp it out altogether. I guess so. I think me personally, like I've copped things like that before in the past, and to see someone sort of stand up and point it out and say it's not alright. I think that that's just really sort of inspirational, really.
You've got that in SANFL and AFL?
I can't remember any AFL. I have in the SANFL a bit in previous years, and I've heard other players of other cultures cop it as well. And racism is racism, and either way, I hate it. So hopefully, people can sort of learn, as I said, from incidents like this, and we can all move forward and sort of stamp it out.
Is that from fans or
Fans, yeah. I've never copped it from another player. So.
Sam Kerridge, how big's he come from the club, obviously?
Yeah. Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's an unbelievable athlete. He's an absolute man-child as well. I think he's only 20 years old, and he's in the top 5 for bench press at the club, and the top 2 or 3 runners at the club as well. And we saw that from pretty much day one of his first pre-season a couple of years back, that how impressive an athlete he's going to be, and his year this year's been outstanding, and he's a good fella as well. So it's good to see him doing so well, and he's another avenue in our forward 50 that we can go through, and other defenders have to worry about. So he's been massive for us, and he'll continue to be a good weapon.